Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right with your retirement, but somehow it still doesn't quite feel enough? You contribute to your TSP, you understand your FERS, you've even taken a look at FEGLI. But there's something else that you might be missing. And here's the kicker. Most federal or postal employees don't even know it exists. It's called a SEP IRA. And if you've ever had a side hustle or earned extra income outside of your federal job, even just once, you might already qualify it. So let's break it down in the simplest way possible, because I know how overwhelming all acronyms can get and options can be to get started. So here we go. A SEP IRA stands for Simplified Employee Pension Individual Retirement Account. We enjoy producing these videos, and if you find value in them, would you please click the like and the subscribe button. Also, clicking the chime will notify you of our new posts on Saturday. And back to the videos. Hey, I know all that stuff sounded complicated. It's really not. It's actually one of the easiest retirement accounts to start, and it could supercharge your savings. Now, if you're a postal employee delivering mail during the week, but running a small business on weekends, or a federal employee offering consulting work or photography on the side, you might even be helping friends and getting paid for side gigs, then listen closely. A SEP IRA lets you contribute more retirement money than your side income legally and with big tax benefits. We're talking up to a 25% of your side income. And that's more than you can put into your traditional IRA. And here's why it matters. Your FERS pension and TSP are great, no doubt, but they might not give you enough full cushion that you need when you retire. Inflation, healthcare costs, emergencies, they all might go up. A SEP IRA gives you more control, more flexibility, and more peace of mind. And actually, here is the best part. Once your employee, yourself, if you're self-employed, puts money into your SEP IRA, it's yours fully, immediately, no waiting, and that's called immediate vesting. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this even allowed if I work for the government? Absolutely. You can't open a SEP IRA from a federal job, but if you have other sources of income from self-employment, you can. Just make sure the work doesn't conflict with your federal duties or ethic rules. And here's the keys to consider. Think about this. A lot of us take on extra work to support our families or plan for a better future. Why not let it work to support you in your retirement too? This isn't just about saving money. It's about building something long-term with flexibility. You can contribute in the good years, pause in the slow years, and even put away every cent you can put away gross tax deferred. You want to hear something else? There's no mandatory contributions. You decide what you want to put in. And there's also very little paperwork. It's just like for big companies, it was made for people like you. Big companies could even participate in one of these things, but it's made for self-employed people. And if you have a small business with a couple of employees, you can still open one. You just have to give the same percentage of pay for each eligible employee. That's fair, right? Still unsure if it's worth your time? Well, let's look at the numbers. Let's say you earn $20,000 a year from a part-time photography business. With a SEP IRA, you could put aside $5,000 just from that one income. That's $5,000 growing for your future and reducing your tax bill today. Now, compared to a traditional IRA, which caps you at just $7,000 for a year, that includes all sources of income. With a SEP IRA, your side hustle gets its own plan. And this is such a hidden gem. Trust me, it's a hidden gem. And it does have some limitations, but you need to understand them. First off, there is no catch-up contributions like you see in other plans. You can't touch the money before 59 and a half without penalties unless you qualify for certain exemptions. And it's not hard to be, it's not even meant to be an emergency fund. It is your long-term game, your future, your I want to retire on my terms account. And for those of you wondering how this fits into your federal benefit, here's the answer. It fits in perfectly. It doesn't replace FERS. It doesn't interfere with your TSP. It actually adds to them as an additional source of income. Imagine walking into retirement with your FERS pension, your TSP nest egg, and an additional savings bucket that you have built with your own side income. That's smart, that's secure, that is freedom. Now, if you're wondering where to begin, here are a few extra steps. First, check if you've earned any income in the past or present that could qualify, such as freelance, consulting, selling products, running workshops, anything where you're the boss. Second, pick a trusted financial institution that offers SEP IRAs. You can think of maybe Vanguard, you can think of Charles Schwab. They'll help you walk through the setup in minutes. And then third, decide how much you want to contribute this year. Even if it's just a small amount, it's a start, and you'll thank yourself later. Finally, don't keep this information to yourself. Federal and postal employees work hard. You deal with long hours, shifting rules, and often feel like your benefits don't stretch far enough. But we at the benefit coordinators, we get all that. We see it every day, and we're here to help you find the tools and strategies that give you more power over your future. You don't leave money on the table with us, and we don't let you settle for standard retirement amount. We'll put you into some ideas that will help you be both smart, legal, and allow accessible options. You've worked too hard to let your side income go unprotected. And if this helped you see things differently, make sure you share this video with a coworker or someone who has a side gig or is actually planning their retirement. Trust me, they will most definitely thank you. And if you still have questions or you're ready to start thinking more strategically about your future, reach out to us and we'll get back to you very quickly.